Okay, we're live from Pennsylvania. At this point, no one is here. Welcome to the replay of this random live stream with RJ. We're gonna wait a few minutes and see if anybody shows up. And then we have stuff to talk about with you guys.
Hey, look, we got one. Wait, that's me.
Yes.
I just texted Adam and Alan today.
Well, this is the first time I'm going live with giving no advanced warning. So I usually get everybody ready for the stream ahead of time, but not tonight. It's a random one. Yeah. So this is a random one.
Look, we got 6 now.
6? Really? I can't see numbers on here.
Alicia Wright, hello.
Oh. Hi, Alicia. We'll wait another minute and see if anyone wants to join us. If you're here, say hi so we know you're here. Okay.
Giving off too much glare.
Oh, yay. Sumner's here. Judy is here. Justin is here.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, as you can see, I'm here. I've gone live randomly from Pennsylvania, and in the background there is RJ. RJ is here to chat with us tonight. Lisa is here. She says, hi, Retro and RJ. Rob from Rob's Classic Commercials is here. Yeah. So a couple of people are stopping in. We do have a few things to talk about. Some are surprising and funny, I would say. My trip got off to a rough start.
Yeah.
But I've still been having fun. Obviously, I made it. This is the little cabin where I'm staying in Pennsylvania, and the area is called Ashland, Pennsylvania. We need a mod.
What?
Okay. The mod. We have no mods. No, okay.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Mark is here. Hi, Mark. RJ and I are just hanging out. Be our guest. Ace loves the walls in that cabin. Yes, Naughty Pine. I was saying that earlier.
Oh, hi, Mark. Sorry, I just realized it was you.
Okay. Hi, Mark. Yeah, okay. Well, here, I know. I'm going to invite. Hold on just a second. We're going to officially start, and we have some stuff to chat about. That should be quite interesting in just a minute. RJ, do something funny. Keep them entertained.
Do something funny. I'm too tired. Drawing a blank.
Okay.
Yeah, you missed it, Mark. We took a ride up by Knoebels earlier.
Alrighty. Okay, so we have how many people are there? 11? That's pretty good. For me. Anyway. Okay, so obviously I made it here okay. And
yes, you got here okay.
I mean, the second half of my trip, like the first 5 hours were pretty cool, and I had a lot of side stops, and I made 2 different videos on the way up. But the second half of the trip, the 5 hours that came next, because it's 10-hour total, were pretty brutal. It was dark. There was nothing but 18-wheelers everywhere. There was like
Sounds about right.
276 construction zones I had to drive through. I started getting tired and like kind of like a zombie state, and I got in really late. And then when I got here, I couldn't open the key box. Anyway, but I got in. I'm here. Nancy is here. Hi, Nancy. But anyway, so the funniest thing I want to talk about first that happened is, and there's actually going to be a little video about this because I kept the camera rolling a lot today, but this is the first time I've ever met RJ in person. Now, we've talked a lot online. We're like virtual YouTube buddies, but I have never met him before today.
Hi, Nancy.
And the first thing that we did when we met was not go out and explore some cool place together, or, you know, what you might expect when two YouTubers get together. The first thing that he did was, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The first thing that he did was take me to the hospital.
She's a fall hazard.
Yay! Helpful RJ. Okay, so here's what happened. Yesterday, I went to Centralia with Jay, and Jay was showing me around, and we actually got through most of it. We're making a video. And then at one point, we were on a street that's kind of an incline, and there's like gravel, loose gravel, and dirt and stuff like that. Shh. I'm just kidding. And I lost my footing and I slid. So when I fell, I'm used to falling. I fall all the time. So it's kind of a normal thing. I joke about it a lot, and I say that I'm gonna fall in like almost every video. So when I fell, I thought it was no big deal. So I jumped up just expecting maybe a scratch or something like that. But then I looked down and, well, my shoe was filling up with blood, basically. And I had a really, really deep gash that was bleeding everywhere. And at one point, and Jay is a witness to this, actually, at one point, blood was actually squirting out of it. I hope I'm not grossing anybody out, but
Grossing me out.
blood started squirting out of it. I've never seen that except on television. It really happened to my leg, and it wasn't just that leg part like that I'm talking about. It was also my knee got really bloody and cut up as well. So yeah, he wasn't there for that. It was just me and Jay. And so Jay is like running and getting paper towels, and like I'm holding it down on my leg, and blood is going everywhere. And he's like, you know, like, do we need to take you to the hospital? And I'm like, well, I don't think I want to go to the hospital. Let's just see if it stops bleeding, and you know, we'll go wash it out or whatever. So Judy says, oh no, take care, RJ, take care of her. Well, he did. He helped me out today. A says, I must have hit an artery with that squirting. Nancy says, call 911. Well, it's too late now. But yeah, so I ended up waiting.
911 showed up.
Yeah, there he is. I ended up waiting, and just like, tell about when Jay told you about it, how you thought it wasn't that serious.
I thought he was joking with me at first. He was just texting me, and like I was like, okay. And I tried calling him, and it went right to his voicemail. So I'm like, okay. So then I was like, haha, very funny. And then he sent me pictures, and I'm like, okay, I guess this is real.
But it didn't look that bad.
It didn't look that bad because his pictures were far away, so I couldn't
Hi, Adam.
see what or how bad it was. Hey, Adam. I couldn't see how bad it was until she sent me closer pictures.
Really close up, disgusting pictures.
After throwing up for 10 minutes, I finally told her, "You need to go get that checked out. You probably need stitches."
Yeah, so, but by that time it was really late, you know. I didn't want to go by myself and all that, so I had it.
With Jay, what's up? We were just at the abandoned Kmart that was torn down there.
Yes, we talked about you earlier. So anyway, I ended up waiting till morning. I did have it bandaged up really well and all that, but I did notice it was still kind of bleeding overnight. And the cuts being as deep as they were, I finally was just like, everybody's right, I probably do need stitches. So RJ came today
In other words, I told her to stop being stubborn.
Well, I mean, I guess I could have gone by myself, but.
But in that defense, I'm the same way. I'm just stubborn. I probably wouldn't have gone either. So.
I mean, even I didn't think it was that bad, but I mean, yeah, blood was squirting out. I guess that should have been a sign. And my shoe is full of blood and guts. I showed that to RJ earlier. It's all on the back porch.
Threw up for another 10 minutes.
Yeah. So anyway, so there's gonna be
dinner was good, by the way. It's better going down. Anyway.
So there's actually gonna be a video sort of about this whole day, with the hospital excursion and all that later on. Alan's here. Hey, Alan.
You get some good close-up footage of my old Ford.
What?
All your close-up footage of my old Ford.
Yeah, I did.
You're gonna get to see my Ford.
Yes, I got a lot of footage of his truck, which I turned into a girl. He says it's a guy truck, but I said it's a girl, and I'm referring to it as she now, even though.
Now doesn't know how to identify. So.
Well, I'm sorry, I confused your truck. Hey, Adventures of Moon Man is here. It's really good to see you. We talk a lot on Instagram. It's cool that you're here. Okay, where was I? So this morning or afternoon, since he's slow, I did.
Hey, it was still morning when I left.
I did go to the hospital, okay? And when I got in there, they said, it's too late to have stitches. You waited too long. So, they basically were like, we can't stitch it up because, now it's too long, so there's danger of, it might be infected. So if they sew it up, they're like sewing in the infection or something weird like that, so they can't do it. So basically they just cleaned it out really well, which hurt like a lot. They're like squirting stuff in there and like little rocks and bits of debris are coming out.
That was my main concern, was getting infected. I didn't want to see her get an infection.
Hey Aaron, good to see you. Yeah, so they cleaned it out really well, and then they wanted to take x-rays to make sure like there's nothing bigger in there or that I had messed up something else. So they did that, and really that was fine. So they just cleaned it out and bandaged it up, and then RJ and we went to Rite Aid, and I stocked up on Band-Aids and Neosporin bandages of all different sizes. Because I have to like change this stuff every day. Anyway, so basically I slid down the road in Centralia and messed up my leg. But you know what? I'll survive. I can't really show it on here, I don't think. It's like the ankle is really gross, and then it's my knee too. I don't think you can see this, too hard to see. But
wow.
If you watch the vlog and blood doesn't.
Watching the replay of that, it looked like he kicked me in the face.
Okay. As long as blood doesn't bother you you can watch the video that comes out, because you'll see some blood on that. Anyway, Oh, actually, I was filming with Jay at first when we were trying to stop the
Alan,
bleeding.
I think we're gonna have to start carrying first aid kits.
Yeah. So
Actually, in our case, probably more like first aid bags.
yes, definitely I needed more. I did have some bandages, but I didn't have enough stuff. But yeah, I mean, I forgot where I was going with all that, but yeah, there will be a vlog about it, and don't watch it if you don't like blood, because when it first happened, I did get some, when I was with Jay, I got some of it on the footage when it was bleeding profusely. But anyway, so we didn't finish the Centralia video, and I have to go back tomorrow and finish it with people. Other people are coming along. And I'll finish it out with my leg, which it stings a lot, and it kind of sucks because the cuts are in spots that you are moving or bending, like my knee and my ankle, so I'm constantly like keep ripping it open. But you know what? I can't let it stop me because I'm here and I have a lot of stuff to do, and you know it stings and whatever, but I mean, I'm gonna keep going. I'm certainly not gonna just sit in the cabin the rest of the time. We got stuff to do. We gotta finish Centralia tomorrow, and we're also going to what is it?
Bill's bike.
Bill's, I always say it wrong. Bill's old bike barn. We're going there tomorrow. So life goes on.
Where did she fall? Down?
That name though, tell the name. You're just trying to be funny. What is it? What
Big
was
Mine
the street?
Run Road.
Big Mine Run Road in Centralia.
Jay's good. He was feeling it the next day, but he's good. He's up and moving. You know, I mean, he was up. Nothing didn't stop him, so he's fine.
Okay, so yes, that was the main thing. Oh, and the funny part is
Hi, John.
that yeah, okay, yes, you finally made it on. Like, I'm streaming, and he's like, you're not streaming, where's the notification? And I'm like, I'm live, I've been live. Okay, anyway, I got my little bracelet here. It says that I am a fall risk. Now, in the words of Jay, this is completely accurate. And I'm gonna start wearing it when I go exploring with people, so they know. I'm gonna keep this. All right. Yes. Put lots of. This is Judy. She says put lots of salt on it to get some frankincense oil. It takes the pain away.
It rubs the lotion on its skin.
We were just talking about that. YouTube is horrible about sending notifications sometimes. I know that's true, but I was literally telling John that I'm live so he could go to my channel and like get on there. But anyway,
so in other words, he didn't listen.
Yeah, he wasn't listening. No, I'm just kidding.
He had selective hearing.
Hi, Julie. Julie saying hi, RJ.
Hi, Julie. I'm trying to watch the chat, but I'm over delivering.
Yeah.
This chair is way too comfortable.
Okay, so yeah, that was the main news. We're not going to stay on here too long, but we do have another thing that we wanted to do that's kind of fun. And hey, I just noticed now RJ is in your box. RJ is in my chat box. That's what we're talking about. Chat box only. I'm never gonna live that down. Anyway. Yes, Johnny, I'm just giving you a hard time. You know, you're the best. John Spike Explorers. Box. Come into my box. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna move. That's what I said, right? That's what I said before. A chat box. Okay. Anyway, if you've been following
These are the looks you can't see on the other end.
Okay. We've got 24 people, and oh no, 2 just left because we're getting too raunchy or something. Anyway, we have 22 people in the chat. That's pretty good for no advance notice. Hey, Scott is here. Hey, Scott. Okay. Anyway, if you've been following what is it? My Retro Nightmare. I forget what I call my own stuff.
Yeah, that Livestream thing.
Yes, the My Retro Nightmare series. You'll know that I've been giving away retro prize bags.
Cleaning out that room with the poor guy in the closet.
Yes, Sir Daniel has been stuck in the closet. So sad. He's getting a break from the closet while I'm here. Anyway, so RJ won the prize drawing that I do at one point, and he wasn't even
the second one.
Yeah, you weren't even there when I announced the winner. I should have given it to someone else.
I was watching. I just wasn't.
Anyway, RJ won one of the retro prize bags, and I brought it with me to Pennsylvania so I could give it to him and not have to send it.
Yeah, because the gas was cheaper than the freight.
Well, you know what I mean. I could save this is heavy. It would have been like $10 or something. Okay, so is there blood on them? On the toys? No, I didn't have the toys with me.
No, we cleaned it all off before we started the stream.
I'm not sure if that's what she meant, but yeah, and Scott is saying congrats, I guess, because you won the retro.
Thank you.
He won, Scott won one too, but he's like one of the newer winners, so I haven't gotten his all together yet. So I'm still working on that. Alrighty. You could have put them in a box. That's correct. I could have put. No, it was Judy. Oh my gosh, people.
What, in a chat box? They're in a chat box right now.
Okay, so we have this bag, and I'm going to let him go through it, kind of like an unboxing.
Well, you just chair to go back up.
He has not seen this yet, so he doesn't know what he's talking about.
I got a glimpse, but he can't see what's in it.
And I did leave some stuff in there that was originally in there that you're probably not really interested in, but most of the stuff I took out and put in sort of RJ related stuff. So why don't I just give this to you instead of holding it? Yes, I'm going to close it up because you have to get the full effect of here. Okay, so as you see, you don't have to talk about every single thing, but make some nice RJ comments about what we have here in the retro RJ prize bag.
Ooh. Fire department.
That's a backdrop for the cars.
With doors that open.
Yeah. Because you can make a display.
Uh-oh.
It's a tractor. I don't know if y'all know, but RJ likes tractors. This is an old retro
it's a
one.
Ford, too.
Perfect.
That looks like kind of like an airport fire truck. That's kind of cool. And this one, I did see this one. I kind of saw the bottom of it. I had the same one growing up as a kid. Except this part was missing.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be a ladder.
I know. I think there's several that are missing a ladder. This is a Tootsie toy.
Yeah, I had the same one. I probably
it's
still
metal.
have it somewhere. Yeah, it's metal. Oh, what else we got?
It was a Ford tractor, Julie. Is it purple? Is what purple?
No, it's blue.
Oh, the tractor? No, it is blue.
With some paint chipped off, but that's normal.
Justin says we're not doing an unboxing, it's an unbagging. That is correct. Theodore from Central California, what in the world is going on here?
Wouldn't you like to know?
We are looking at a bag of retro toys that RJ won from coming to my stream weeks ago.
So we got some fire truck cards.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, that was. I remember that.
I'll show some of them. It has fire truck, different kinds of fire trucks in the year, like 1981, 1978 Mack, 1976 Ward. But it goes back really far, 42. I think it goes back even 1899. Yeah, that's pretty far. But they're like trading cards, kind of like baseball cards, but they're on fire trucks. So that's definitely like an RJ thing, I thought. Heard it through the grapevine. So yeah, so he's playing with a California raisin, obviously, from Hardy back in the day.
Oh, look at that! It's like an old steamer.
Yes, I think that's missing something too.
Yeah, it looks like it.
That's what you get with old retro toys.
It's gonna be like.
They're missing stuff. Fire truck cards. I think I've seen them before somewhere, sometime.
I actually do have a set, I think, of the same ones, but probably not the same trucks on them, but I do have that. No, mine are a little different, but I do have some. Woo! Rubik's.
Michael is here. Hey, Michael. Yeah, it's a mini Rubik's Cube.
It's already where it needs to be, so it's going to stay there forever. God, dear. Really?
Alan says retro toys are the best. Yes, they are. Yeah, I don't know. There's random stuff in there. You okay?
This chair is that comfortable. It's really hard to get out of.
You know that's not actually Al. It's another character from the cartoon. There used to be a cartoon series.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that is like another character. Like
Has a name on it.
Does anybody remember the Al cartoon, like the Saturday morning cartoons? Because everybody remembers the television sitcom thing, obviously, but there was actually a cartoon. Some of the original stuff that was in there.
Is there money in here?
It's a very 80s Velcro wallet.
We have to switch that out and use that.
It's pretty cool. By the way, some of you other Pennsylvania guys like Alan and Adam, etc., I have stuff for you guys too. Not as much as this, because this is a special retro like prize bag winner thing. But
stick a gum in there.
I know, don't eat it. It's 30 years old. But I have other stuff for you guys. So get excited. That's what I do. I like to spread the retro toy love everywhere. I'll show them those. Those are awesome. You should. I actually really like these. I'm giving them to you because you are, I don't know, deserving of them, I guess. But these are pretty cool. Terminator 2, Judgment Day cards, the trading cards.
Hydrant. Now I've got somewhere to go to the bathroom at later.
Oh, okay.
What
is that? Oh, it's Jurassic Park.
Oh my god, look at this tiny thing.
It's a micro machine.
A Hot Wheels one.
You guys remember the little micro machines? It's tiny. Won't focus.
Oh, no focus for you.
It's too tiny to focus on.
Jurassic Park sticker. Oh, Alan's gonna like this one. Well, not the wrench necklace.
That's a Cracker Jack toy.
Oh, is it?
But also, you know what? It can kind of represent like you. He's not listening.
It's used.
Well, all the stuff is used. It's retro toys.
Okay, that one page. That's it.
Paint and marker book.
Sit so far away.
Batman. Here you go. It's just your Cracker Jack toy. But it's like, because you're a mod on JP Videos. Look, it's like a wrench.
I have to paint it blue. And there we go. Since it has a loop on it, I can put it on a necklace chain and wear it around my neck. It would be like my Mr. T jewelry.
How sweet.
Here's a fool. I'm ready to troll.
Okay, that was your retro prize bag.
That was very awesome. That was the addition is very thoughtful. Thank you.
Yes, I had to. Wait, look over there. Look at all the toys and fun.
I don't even know where to start to go back in the bag.
This one, look at this one. It's like so 80s.
It's a Porsche.
But it says fire department on it.
That.
Isn't that weird? Look at this. It's like a sports car, a Porsche, he says, but it says fire department on it. It's very 80s. What? Do you remember those?
Yeah, I remember those.
Did you ever have any?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta make a display now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
And send me pictures.
Something's gonna have to get evicted on my shelves to set this stuff up.
Okay.
Well, this can already go on my little tractor dealer display, so that's got it home already.
Very cool. Judy says that was a first responder vehicle, a Porsche Matchbox cars? Matchbox what?
What's that?
Alan just said Matchbox, like Matchbox cars.
Oh, well, he's a big Hot Wheels collector, so he collects Hot Wheels cars.
Okay, I might have brought one. I brought him something. I brought you a little Jeep thing, so you gotta come get it. The teeny tiny. Oh, there's Patricia. Hey, Patricia. My son had those. I love the teeny tiny vehicles. Micro machines. The guy on the micro machines commercials had the world record for fastest talker. Yes, I remember that too.
Yeah, and he's still alive. And he still talks that fast. That was you sharing on me.
John Spike says he ate the gum that on the retro cards that I gave him. That's why he's so messed up. He ate 30-year-old gum. Now I've figured it out.
Oh, that's nasty.
Judy has dared you to eat the gum.
How much you gonna pay me?
I'm going back because I was not paying attention.
Yeah.
Some people said they remember the Elf cartoon.
Some
like people said no.
Time. Trisha.
Sumner says she had California raisins and Smurf figures at her grandma's house.
Judy, double dog dared me.
Justin found some John Deere tractor Christmas lights the other day that he forgot he had. Patricia said, "Hey, Retro, where are you? I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm visiting with the JP Videos crew." and RJ is here right now. And I've seen Jay already, and I'm gonna see him again tomorrow, as well as some other people that some of them are in the chat. Hopefully I will be seeing Alan from Revenge of the Apocalypse and Adam Tereska, and who else am I forgetting? Jake and Becky. So yeah, I'm here in Pennsylvania. This is a place that I'm staying, that I rented to stay, and RJ is visiting, and we made some videos today, and he took me to the hospital, you know, the usual day-to-day, right? So,
Yes, first time meeting should always start with a trip to the ER.
yeah, but anyway, it wasn't awkward or anything. We had fun, right?
Right.
Okay.
She loves my old Ford.
Well, it makes me dusty.
It's the seat cover. I gotta take it off.
Every time I get out, I'm like,
I got one of those like
covered in dust.
blanket style seat covers in there, and it's getting brittle from the sun and not being used, not being driven enough. So it's time to go.
People that are leaving, good night, good night.
There's JP. He said he's to blame for the hospital visit. LOL.
No, he's not. He's helpful in helping me stop the bleeding.
He did part 1 of treatment, and then I did part 2, but you know that was what, 12 hours in between.
Well, it's my fault because
You're stubborn.
No, not that part. The initial part is my fault because I was wearing improper shoes, and I had the correct shoes I should have been wearing, where I wouldn't have gotten that. I probably still would have gotten the knee injury, but I wouldn't have gotten the ankle one, which is worse, if I had been wearing the correct shoes that are right by the door that I just passed by to run out of here with stupid shoes on that are now filled with blood.
That's okay. I lost my hiking shoes. All I have left is flip-flops right now, so I can get new shoes. So.
But as a person who's very prone to falling, I should have had the correct shoes on. And I think I even joked about it before it happened. Like, Jay and I were at the former graffiti highway that's now covered in dirt, and I was kind of walking around on the dirt piles, and I was like, what do you want to bet I'm going to fall? Well, I didn't fall there, but not 10 minutes later.
Down, John, I wasn't there.
Jay was prepared with paper towels, and he helped her get the bleeding to stop. Otherwise, it would have turned into a horror film. And he's right, you guys. I said this earlier, but I'm not exaggerating when I say that blood was squirting out of my ankle like a little stream. Jay saw it.
Oh, Alan's telling me that I gotta be like him and get Nikes now to go for these hiking trips.
People are asking me to tell the story again. Well, I just did. I was out with Jay, and I slipped on a hill, and I hurt my ankle pretty bad, cut it, and I cut my knee pretty bad too, to where I actually needed stitches. But I went to the hospital too late, and they were like, we can't give you stitches anymore, so I just got a bandage up or whatever. But RJ was helpful. He took me to the hospital. If you're just tuning in, today's the first day that I've ever met RJ in person. We were friends online, but we never met in person until today, and the first thing he did was take me to the hospital. That was our first thing that we did. We actually made a video on it though, so I guess it could be considered some kind of collaboration. But anyway,
she's got way more footage than I do though.
Well, on that, yeah, but yeah, so I guess stay tuned for that lovely footage. Hey Scott, it was good to see you, and yes, I'll try to keep the streams going. And thanks for stopping by. And this was kind of an experiment tonight, because I've never actually done a stream without giving people warning like a couple of days ahead of time. And the numbers of people here is comparative to when I do a whole lot of promoting beforehand. So I don't know, it's good to know. I guess I don't need to do that all the time. I can just maybe keep it for the bigger projects and just do random live streams more often.
Random ones are the fun ones. Just ask.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing more of them.
Especially dark nights with the group of friends out in the middle of nowhere. And
yes, Patricia, you are correct. This was not the original plan. Me going to the hospital.
Water.
Justin says Ellen visits the hospital, her first YouTube video in Pennsylvania. Yes, pretty much. And I've still got my souvenir bracelets on here and my fall wrist that I've decided I'm just gonna keep that on when I go on exploring with people so they know they can be prepared. We got a fall wrist with us.
It's either stay away so you don't get taken down with her, or stay close so you can catch her and keep her going.
Nothing like a warm welcome to the wonderful outdoors of Pennsylvania. Yes, what an icebreaker, says Theodore. JP, you're a hero.
I have the other one too, Jay.
What?
He's complimenting my shirt.
Well, I was wearing a JP video shirt yesterday. But
I had the pity the troll shirt with.
Yes, RJ had my back on this. I don't know if I would say Jay is a hero, but he certainly helped out with paper towels. Yeah. No,
paper towels, no hand wipe.
Everybody was very helpful. Yeah, Jay and RJ were very helpful. I appreciate that. So, what would happen to us if we go where you're from? I don't know. And the only person that's ever come is Jay, and his stuff went okay, so I guess it would be safe.
We should all be safe going down there because this week has passed now, just about. So we got tomorrow and Saturday to get through, and after that, we should be good.
Alan, you need to come up here and explore that prison thing that we did because you said you wanted to. So I'll be waiting for you to organize that trip. I don't wear a cape, so I don't qualify as a superhero, says Jay. Patricia says she loves the people on this channel, especially retro. Thank you, Patricia. I love you too, and I love all you guys. You're like the best audience. And I appreciate you guys being here. And I was excited to do this live stream tonight because I wanted to hear from some of you guys that have been following, or you guys that knew I was going to do this. I said I would be doing updates, so I wanted to do one tonight.
Here's your update.
Jay says I made an outro explaining why my video ended abruptly, just in case we don't finish in trailing. Well, we're finishing in tomorrow, aren't we? I mean, I thought that was the plan. I didn't get to wrap up my video, and there's like a few more things to add to it, and then I want to do an ending, so yeah. I thought we were finishing it tomorrow. In addition to the bike barn. Michael says everything is crazy down here in the South. It can be.
Well, if we do get to finish tomorrow, Centralia, then you can just add that outro as a blooper.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it will explain why we're all like, there's different people there and we're in different clothes, and I don't know.
We're going to wrap her in a big bubble suit, so if she does fall, she'll just bounce right back up and keep walking.
That would be helpful. I actually did get up though. When I fell, I did not like lay on the ground like I'm injured. I popped right back up and I thought I was fine, but I don't know. The ground had its way with me. It did. Like it ripped my leg to shreds. What?
Wow, your way with words sometimes.
Okay, well, maybe you guys just think weird stuff. You guys earlier, RJ, he would not let me live stream on top of a goose. Okay. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean it like that. Okay, look. This goose, I was using it as a base to like put this thing on and like so I could get it at the right height.
And it wasn't working.
So that I didn't look like all weird. So I was trying to use this goose and RJ was just like, can't use the goose, you have to use a tripod.
I did not. I was trying to be helpful. I was like, here, try this.
Well, I wanted to use the goose, look. Ooh.
Yeah, and she purposely said that she was going to say that too in the stream.
Yeah,
I wouldn't let her use it.
Anyway, Sandra is here. Hey, Sandra. Coming to you from Pennsylvania. I need mods, you guys. Anyway, what else are we supposed to talk about? We're probably gonna wrap up the stream kind of soon because I don't want to do a really long one. But if you guys have any like questions or last minute stuff you want to talk about, we could do that for a few minutes. RJ made a really funny video earlier of us upstairs in this like attic place because there's like another room up above here, but you can't stand all the way up in it.
The loft.
Yeah, and you can't sit on the chairs that are up there without being like all like weird.
Yeah. Here. This is how you get up there. See if you can see it there. That's how you get up there.
But we made this video where we're all like kind of hunched over, like trying to walk up there. It's actually pretty funny.
It's literally you walk like this to the ceiling. and see if you can hear it from there.
Yeah,
The gate is awesome.
It's
There's a baby gate at the top.
It's not even really like a full attic though. It's like a crawl space kind of like attic. But there's like beds and stuff up there. That's the creaky gate.
Hear it?
Yeah, I don't know if they can hear it, but I can hear it. That's the gate. Jay says, wear hiking shoes tomorrow or I'm not coming. Believe me, I will be wearing hiking shoes. You better believe it.
Guess we're stopping at Walmart and all I have are flip-flops.
Well, if you're not fall prone, I guess you're allowed to wear flip-flops. Is RJ allowed to wear flip-flops at Centralia, Jay?
My hiking shoes are MIA.
He's not a walrus, so I guess he can.
Yeah, I don't have a bracelet.
I don't know how it works. Close him in like Griswold on Christmas vacation. He mentioned that earlier.
That's what I said earlier. It's like if you bring the kids and you don't want to be bothered with them, tell them to go upstairs and quick close it up.
Exactly.
Lock them in the gate and close that up and be done with them.
Rob has been to Philadelphia and Gettysburg. Yeah, I've been to Gettysburg. It was years and years ago as a kid. And my parents took me to Hershey Park too when I was a kid. And then I've been to Pittsburgh and I've been to Strasburg and I've been to Carlisle. But this is my first time in Ashland, Pennsylvania, and my first time at Centralia in this area. So my first time here as a YouTuber. I guess you could say, because I definitely wasn't making videos before when I came up here. Judy has to go. Take care of your cuts. Watch for redness. Glad you didn't break it. RJ, watch over her.
I'll do my best.
Okay, good night, Judy.
I got the chainsaw outside in case we got to amputate.
That's not funny. My shoe is out on the back porch. I said that earlier. It's got like, it's not only blood in it, like blood stains, it's got like chunks of stuff in it too, like bloody guts and chunks.
We can do that, Jay. I dumped the water out of one of them, so it should be dry by then. You can take one of the
oh yeah, there's a paddle boat thing here that people can take out, and we went on a walk earlier, and RJ flew a drone too, which was cool. So we got to see above the lake, and you'll see that footage eventually. And the boat was filled with water, but RJ was like Mr. Strong Man, and he was like, roar!
Yeah, that's why I'm walking funny now.
And he dumped all the water out, so it has to dry out for tomorrow.
The boat. I damn near flipped it over.
Justin made his first YouTube video. I did get your message, Justin. I've just been so like busy. I haven't really watched it yet, but I got your message, and I am excited about seeing your first YouTube video. And I will write back to you. Don't, please, any of you guys who are writing me, a lot of people have been writing me lately, and please don't think I'm ignoring you. I really haven't had much time at all to kind of go back and look at comments and the messages I have on the Retromanic page and all that stuff, but I promise I will get back to you all, and I appreciate you sending me things. Yeah, and you guys, if you want to go check out Justin's first video, you can definitely do that as well. Definitely check him out. He's looking for opinions too, and he says it's train related. Flip it around!
Who's that?
Alan said. Yeah, you should just be able to go to Justin Hobart's channel. What are you doing? Flipping it around? You should just be able to go to, you can't click on him now because of the new YouTube way, but if you just go to Justin Hobart to his name, his video should be there. And Jay says he watched it and commented, so that's cool.
Or Justin, if you want, maybe
we can drop a link.
Yeah, drop a link down in the comments later.
Yeah. Thank you. Sandra says she's glad I made it safely. I did make it safely here, and then
she made it here safely,
and then got injured after I was here. But just leave a comment under the video once it's done so people can find his channel. Yes, that is a good idea. And any of you guys who want to share your channel are free to leave a link underneath this live stream if you like. That is a-okay with me. So we're probably going to wrap it up soon because when did we start? I don't know, we've been on a while now. I pretty much covered everything. I mainly wanted to talk about how I'm here safely and the exciting day of going to the hospital, but it wasn't just that. Like I said earlier, we did drive around and we filmed a lot of random stuff and kind of did some overviews and revisits of things like audio, no audio. That's not laptop. Phone crashed. Still looks good to me.
I have it on my end.
Sometimes the phone like overheats, but well. Can you still hear me? Sounds
Sounds like it did on Saturday.
okay.
Mic check. 1, 2, 2. Check, check, check.
There's two of me.
Creepy. Now you get, wow.
Can you hear me now? There's a delay. I can hear you, but it's really tinny sounding. I don't know. I got rid of the phone, and now I'm on the laptop version, which is a lot worse. But you can. Alicia says yes. I don't really need to get it working that well again because I'm gonna wrap up the stream anyway. But I guess you guys can hear me now. I just switched to laptop instead of phone, which I was using. But I think we're pretty much done. Unless you guys have any last minute questions or comments, we're probably gonna get out of here.
Yeah, looks like somebody's jealous.
What? What am I missing?
Oh. Just saying.
What does that even mean? I don't understand it.
I'll explain later.
Okay. All right, well, I think we are pretty much done. We did what we needed to do, updates and look at the retro prize bag and all that good stuff. So I'm thinking actually that I probably will do another random live stream tomorrow. I don't know when, but it'll be later. I don't know when exactly, but it'll be at night sometime, and probably you will be seeing a lot of other people that you recognize from other channels. So I guess look out for another live stream tomorrow night. Sandra says, take good care of yourself and have a good night. Rest. Thank you, Sandra. Good night, friends from far away, says Theodore. This was fun, says Alan. Yeah, I hope to see you tomorrow, Alan. Jay says, get rest. Busy day tomorrow. That is true. We do have a busy day with 3, if not more, things we need to get done. All right, RJ, where did you go?
Out on the porch.
You gotta come say bye to the people. Don't be rude. Good night, Aaron. Good night, John. I'm waiting for RJ to come say good night like a polite person. Good night, Justin.
I just did.
Come in here.
Hold on, I can't see anything.
Party at Retros. Yeah, kind of. Call it a retro party. Good night, Ellen. Be safe. Wear your bubble suit or crash helmet or something. I will be doing that tomorrow. Yes, Justin. Okay, RJ saying bye like a proper gentleman. You have to come.
Bye.
All right, guys. Good night. We'll see you again soon.